Hello, Aaron Soto here to talk to you about a new Reversi game that we found that we think would be a nice addition to the company's portfolio. This particular Reversi game features a client-server architecture with real-time WebSocket communication. The client is written as a single-page application with React and TypeScript. The server is a NodeJS server that is deployed to Heroku, and Heroku also gives us some nice entry-level DevOps in that it can do single-click deployment from the GitHub repository out to the live web app. It's quite nice. Being written in React, we can see that we have a very nice single page application here that does have strong typing provided by TypeScript. So we can define things like an interface, and for each of the properties of the interface, they can have their own type. Some of the other benefits are that things like layout can be written once and are used throughout the entire application, and we have reusable components like this chat component that is being used in two different places of the application in a very consistent way. Jumping back over to the game, I'd like to talk about some of the game enhancements that are in this particular version of Reversi that may be different than some of the other ones found out there. This particular implementation does have mobile-friendly layouts. You can see here in the center we have what's kind of like a tablet or what would even be seen on a desktop. And then on the right-hand side, we have iPhone 6 emulated view. And so we can see it looks very nice in both cases. We can put our name in here, and we do have enter key support. So we can just type enter and get a name there. You may have also heard that audio. So we do have audio for things like the chat, and it's also on the gameplay. A player can invite another player. That player can then choose to play the game. In this particular implementation, another nice thing is that we support the standard 8x8 board as well as playing on a smaller 6x6 board. The 6x6 board is nice for quick games and also for beginners to get used to the game of Reversi, as there's a lot less to think about in your head. You can also see that there is a slight highlight on the squares that are available to play. So looking at this right screen, it is Betty's move. This is Betty on the right, and she has 4 available options. So she can click one of those options. Gameplay transfers over to the center screen where it's Aaron's move, and again he has 3 options, and so forth. And so each of the moves is being recorded. We got some really nice feedback again with the audio, and the visuals are also pretty good. This particular game also supports a pass turn feature, that if the current player cannot play their move, they have the only option available to them is to pass their move, and play can continue so long as that at least one player does still have a move. The feedback at the bottom is being provided by the server based on either whoever's turn it is, if a pass is required, or if the game is actually over. I'll try to very quickly go through a full game here. And you can see one of the last features we have is also a new game feature that makes it very easy for the players to start a new game once one is completed. So we're almost done there. And there we are at the end of the game. Aaron wins 20-16, and we have a very easy option here for new game. Starts up a new game. Again, you can always switch board size, and of course you can exit the game as well. So thank you very much for considering this game. It's been our pleasure evaluating it. Bye-bye.